This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by promoter Eddie Hearn once again out here in Texas. Eddie, how are you doing?
I'm absolutely buzzing, to be honest with you. Absolutely buzzing. I mean, I don't know whether it's just because we're coming off the back of the pandemic as well and we haven't seen this for a while, but have you ever been as excited as a fight? I mean, where does it rank for you?
It's certainly up there. It's probably up there with AJ Klitschko, in all honesty.
I agree, and I think the atmosphere may even be the best atmosphere we've ever seen. So just a way in to go now. Presser was good, very tense stare down, but not too much backwards and forwards, quite respectful. Bit worried when I saw Tom Saunders up there, but he was respectful as well. And I think everyone's ready to go now, Andy. You know, it's such a huge fight. Everybody's talking about it. The numbers are tracking off the charts. I've even seen Rob Tebbett's happy with you because you're doing good numbers. So everyone's winning, and boxing's winning because, as I said on Saturday, this is the biggest ever crowd indoor in the US in boxing history. It's the biggest live event in the US post-pandemic, and boxing done that. And it just shows you when you get it right, we've got a monstrous sport on our hands. I love the word monstrous. I say it a lot, but you know, I'm really proud of Saturday, and I just can't wait. I can't wait for the fight. I'm excited for both guys. You know, I know that I promote both, and that load of discussions on that. But honestly, I'm so excited for Billy to go out there and show what he's always said he could do. And I'm excited for Saul because the atmosphere is going to be incredible, and you know he wants to go in there and do a job. So may the best man win.
How big is a fight like this with regards to fans returning as well for the sport, Eddie?
Not just the fact that fans are returning for boxing, but it's the fact that boxing's being showcased on Saturday. So we can talk and we can stand there like peacocks and say, this is our sport, right? Because everyone's going to be watching this around the world. They're going to be looking at the atmosphere and they're going to go, wow, that's boxing. You know what we've done in the UK. It's the same kind of mindset. People have to tune in to watch this product to say, wow, this is the place to be. And everyone watching on Saturday will be just in awe of the atmosphere. They'll be in awe of the event. They'll be in awe of the walkouts. They'll be in awe of the fights. We can't lose on Saturday night. No one can lose. The sport of boxing can't lose. Fighters can lose. But I'm really proud, and not even blowing Matchroom's trumpet, just happy for boxing that we can start to return to some kind of normality. In fact, this isn't even normality. This is mental, you know. So the weigh-in's going to be crazy tomorrow, and the main event's going to be unbelievable.
Eddie, you said to me yesterday, Canelo, he likes 90% of people, but Billy Joe falls into that 10% that he doesn't, and he wants to hurt him. Do you feel like he has gotten under Canelo's skin so far this week? And just talk to me about the face-off they had yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know him well enough to be able to tell you if he's got under his skin. He doesn't seem to have, but maybe he has. Maybe he's going back to his hotel room and punching holes in walls. I think he's been around. You know, he's seen fighters that have come and put it on him before. He's faced all styles. But Billy is good at getting under people's skin. And I think that job's kind of been done now. You know, yesterday was really, I think, the big play to do that. It was fantastic. I mean, you know, I guess sometimes Canelo's camp might not like it, or someone might not like it, but when you look at what it did, when you look at the interest it created on the fight, it's getting bigger and bigger. And, you know, as I said, going back to boxing, this fight is great for both guys. It's also incredible for DAZN, who are going to do massive numbers worldwide for this fight. And, you know, I can't wait, but I don't know. I don't see Canelo rattle, but maybe underneath it all, you know, I don't follow him to his room and have a chat. It's just, I think he definitely has an edge to him in this fight that I didn't see in the Callum Smith fight and the Yildirim fight. Whether that was because he thinks it's a tougher fight or whether it's because he's been aggravated, probably a little bit of both. I don't know if him having an edge or him wanting to knock Billy Joe out is good for Billy Joe or bad for Billy Joe, you know, I don't know. But you can debate it all day long, but the fact is no one knows till the first bell goes.
Eddie, Billy Joe and Tyson mentioning the gypsy magic is in play. Are you expecting any other tricks up their sleeves as the week progresses?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I think always expect the unexpected. I mean, it's been pretty lively, Andy, to be honest with you. I'd rather know more. Like, can't we just go in the ring now and fight? But tomorrow's going to be interesting because obviously in this bubble environment, you know, you've got Tyson, you know, probably 10 of them, you've got 10 of Canelo's, but tomorrow's going to start getting very different. You'll have 5,000 Canelo fans at the weigh-in, and then of course on fight night you'll have 70,000. I keep saying Billy Joe's not going to crumble under 70,000. He's actually, I think he'll perform better, but it is a different kind of environment. I don't think anyone can really prepare you for that, you know, but you just got to enjoy it, soak it up and go out there and make history.
I know Billy Joe is your fighter, so you might be a little biased, but is there anybody else out there who you think would give Canelo as tough a test as what Billy Joe?
I've said it before, this is the toughest fight for Canelo in the division. because of the style, because of the trickery, and because of the ability of Billy Joe Saunders. Caleb Plant's a good fighter, but I just think this is a tougher fight for Canelo Alvarez. I think if he was asked, he may agree with that as well. So yeah.
So we'll quickly touch on the undercard because I didn't have a chance yesterday. Kieran Conway just about getting in against Sullivan Sissoko.
I mean, look, we all know we've been trying so hard with these visas and these waivers, and some have worked, some haven't worked, some have run out of time. Kieran Conway got his earlier this week, managed to get out here. It's just the opportunity of a lifetime. You look at that division domestically at the moment. Anthony Fowler's doing tremendous. Scott Fitzgerald with a win last week. Ted Cheeseman in another fight of the year. But Kieran Conway with victory over Sissoko could almost put himself at the top of the pile in terms of exposure, in terms of world ranking, and he's prepared to take this opportunity. We don't Sullivan Sissoko is a tremendous fighter, great amateur pedigree, but there's a lot of question marks. This is his first real test. Conway really believes he can go and do the business, but what a moment for both of them. I mean, you have to pinch yourself, those guys coming out. What an experience. I'm so happy for him. Nervous for him as well, but like I said, go and make your mark in the world and enjoy it.
Can I just ask what happened with Jesse Vargas? Because I know there was talks about Kieran Conway versus Jesse.
Yeah, we were looking to make that fight. It didn't work out. We had other plans, other fights we were looking at as well. And fair play to Kieran Conway. He accepted Jesse Vargas. And then when that fight didn't work out, he got asked for Sullivan Sissoko and he just snapped it up as well. So a life-changing opportunity for him tomorrow.
Mark Castro, Keyshawn Davis, quick word on both of them as well.
Tremendous fighters. I mean, I like Keyshawn. He's sort of travelling around the world, learning, boxing on other shows. His brother's on the card as well, Christopher Duran. Mark Castro, very special talent, steps up actually quite a higher level on Saturday night. And it's going to be interesting to see how he comes through that. Actually a good heavyweight fight, Nagy Aguilera against Frank Sanchez, that's a good fight. And of course Soto against Takayama, which will be about 1,000 punches in the fight with two guys just knocking 7 kettles out of each other, which will be exciting too. And then of course building up to the main event.
Final thing, Eddie, I saw Tyson Fury kind of put you on the spot a little bit yesterday. Will you be having a word with him about that AJ fight?
He didn't put me on the spot. We had a really good podcast actually. If you haven't watched it, BBC No Passion No Point.
2 days on the bounce, you've plugged
exactly,
that now.
Yeah, and he's a great talker. I mean, and I just felt right to let him know what I thought happened in the fight. So he's done a great job building this fight. He's going to do a great job building the AJ fight. He's a great self-promoter. He's a great fighter. I just believe our guy knocks him out. So stand by for the announcement on that. And I can't wait. The build-up. I mean, this build-up's been incredible. That build-up's going to be off the chart.
Well, Eddie, I appreciate your time once again. Hopefully the numbers do continue as we have trended 4 times on YouTube so far. So thanks, Beats Boxing Social.
Cheers, mate.